I got this USB recorder, very tiny one. It really looks like a USB flash, memory flash. I got it 1 year ago of AliExpress. I think they sell for about $10, including the shipping from eBay, AliExpress. Just check the link video description below for links. It works really nice. Again, I have it from for about 2 years or so, I think. It's just recording for quite a lot of hours. I don't know how many hours, but really more than 2 or 3 hours. It does charge. It takes quite a bit of time to charge. But what I want to say when I present in this video is the sound quality. I'm really impressed. It's nothing, of course, it's not hi-fi quality or something like this, but it's really sensitive and it's very helpful. So I'm going to run a few tests. I'm going to run tests, just place it at a distance and talk normally, then place it farther away and place it inside my jacket. Try to record the phone conversation without the phone speaker, so just the earpiece of the phone, and see how this works. So let's just run a few tests. Let's see first, just normally keeping in a hand like this. Let's power up. And I have to mention that one of the weakness with this is this button, on-off button. It's very easy to just move it by mistake when you put it in your pocket. So let's just give it a try. It takes a few seconds to power up. It just needs to turn the light to blue. So it's perhaps 5 seconds. So yep, this is the first text. I'm really talking with a normal voice. It's a quiet environment, it's a room. So let's see how this is recorded. I'm going now to place it inside my jacket and close the zipper. Of course, when you move your jacket, it will just record the friction with the material, but I'll just keep it steady and record my voice. So let's see. I'll put the microphone, by the way, the microphone is on the back of it, so I'll put it just outside to sit somehow towards the outer side of the jacket. So this is what's recording now. The mic is already in the jacket. You may touch the jacket and may just make some more noises, but this is the sound of it. Let's run another test. I'll put it in my chest pocket. It has a zip. So I'm going to close the zip as well and see how it's recording. Let's wait for the blue light. All right. And again, I will put it with the mic towards the outside of the jacket. So again, speaking with a normal voice. Again, if you touch the jacket, if you are walking, you will just have friction sounds, but right now I'm steady, so this is the sounds that's recording. Let's now the voice from a distance. So I'll record from two distances. First is going to be 15 feet away and the second 30 feet away. So I did measure this pretty precisely. I just powered the thing. Give it a few seconds to light the blue light. Okay, let's place it mic up and 15. So right now it's 15 feet away, 15 feet away. So again, it's a normal voice. It's inside the room. It's quiet environment, no other noises around. There's perhaps room reverberation, but let's just move for 30 feet now. So this is, let me just use the same voice, again 50 feet away, this is, sorry, 30 feet away. I'm speaking towards the recorder, but it's again just my usual voice. I'm not raising my voice or anything, so this is it, 30 feet away. Let's do now a whisper test. So I'm going to just place something like a tower in front of my mouth, cover my mouth, and I will be talking from about 5 feet away. So let's see how it does. Again, this is going to be a much much less loud voice, so it's for if you want to record someone that's not speaking loudly. Let's place the mic up. So this is what it sounds perhaps. Again, this is a very soft voice, nothing loud, so about 5 feet away, I think, more or less. So let's see how it does. Let's try the same whisper test, but for 15 feet away. So again, I will cover my mouth with a sort of a towel to soften my voice and walk 15 feet away. So this is the voice 15 feet away. Very soft voice, very lean. And let's see if this thing can record something like this. Again, it's very soft, much less louder than normal voice. One more test. Some people may want to put this inside a purse, maybe a woman. They just want to record in some environment, but from within that purse. So I don't have a purse, but I have a gift box, and I will place it inside this gift box, and I will talk. I will just stand just above the microphone nearby and record it. See what it does. Again, this is just a paper box, standard. Hopefully, it's reproducing a little bit what the purse could be. If the purse is really thick leather walls, that would be perhaps more sound insulating. So let's just place it like this. So I'm standing just beside the mic, beside the box. I'm standing up. So this is the voice. This is recorded from inside this small box. Again, this is a quiet environment. Last test, let's record the phone conversation without a speaker, just the earpiece. These Lumia phones don't record phone calls, so I have to use this device. Let's just start it and place it again with the mic upside, and let me just call library. It's in French.
Bienvenue à Bibliothèque et Archives nationales du Québec. Notez que vous pouvez en tout temps faire le 0 pour joindre la réception. Pour connaître les heures d'ouverture, faites le 1. Pour renouveler un emprunt, réserver des documents, pour obtenir toute information concernant votre dossier d'abonné ou l'ensemble des activités et des services offerts au public, faites le 2. Assurez-vous d'avoir votre carte d'abonné en main. Pour de l'aide à la recherche, toute question de référence à un bibliothécaire ou au sujet du prêt entre bibliothèques, faites le 3.
Alright, so this is it. I hope you guys found this useful. I really do like this device. It really does work, at least to my needs, very nicely. Let's see now how these files look up in the computer itself, and anything other details about managing and playing back the files. By the way, this one does not have either a speaker or a headphone plugged in, so you need to play it back only on the desktop. It just has this USB key. We insert it into the USB port, anyone, and it's plug and play. You don't have to upload any software or anything like this. So let's just see how it looks up on the desktop now. So this is the desktop view when you plugged it into the USB port or laptop or desktop. This is how it looks. It's plug and play. This is a Windows 10 computer. So format sound file, it's WAV. There's no other MP3 or other formats available, so this is the default one. When you record several minutes, this, I think it's a long video, 10-15 minutes or so, the amount of space is really not much, so it takes very little space. I guess it comes with the bitrate, but you just cannot change anything. It's just saving these files and you play them. You can remove them from there. The device is plugged and play. In my computer is a Windows 10. This is how it looks, and also it says it's 8 gigabytes. I checked with the properties, and the actual size is 7.6 gigabytes, so it's almost the full amount of memory it says. When you one of the things, the problems I had is that you have to set the time with your computer. This file, I think it's a zip file. You need to extract it and to place it back into the recorder itself, into this this folder here. And you won't see it if I click here, but you have to click on it and just set a time from your computer. But one of the problems it has is that it's losing the time. Every time I remove it from the computer, if I play something or record something, many times it just goes back to 2013 or something like this. You notice the date of this file, so I'm not sure why it's going back. I have to set it most of the times, setting every time before I record it, and then it stays. Now it's 2019 or so. So the time, it's a problem, but I'm not sure how important is this. So yes, this is pretty much it. This file, I did not get it in any viruses. I hopefully, or don't think there are viruses attached to these files. So yes, it's very basic functioning, but it works. So for what it is, it's just enough, I think. A few words about the alternatives. Now, that device is about $10 on eBay or AliExpress, but if you want to fork $10 extra, I think it's really worth, because you get more functionality. Sometimes you get a speaker, a playback button on the device. You may have the headphones plugged in the device and so on. So these are just my wish list on this is AliExpress, or I let you just perhaps pause and check the items. These are the items I found have good feedbacks, and again, with AliExpress doesn't show the shipping price always, so you add maybe $5-10, so it comes to $20 maybe US for most of these, and I think many of these are also perhaps even better quality, better microphones and more functionality, that's for sure. So this is the list I'm watching, or at least I'm just keeping an eye on it. So maybe just pause and check this yourself on AliExpress. Many of these don't really show up on eBay, so many of these are mostly on the AliExpress. Also, when you check on eBay, let's say I'm watching this page on eBay, you notice there are other models that are less expensive. Some of them come to $4 or so, really half the price of the one I was showing in the video. I'm really not sure about the sound quality on these devices, so it's perhaps it's not the same manufacturer, not the same parts, internal parts, so it's taking a risk buying a cheaper one. The one I was showing, I think, again, it looks like this, so it's almost $10. Most of them are the same. Sometimes they put different brands here, but it's just the same part, actually, the same product. Hopefully this helps you guys. Again, it's I think it's a really nice thing to have. You never know when you happen to need one. Maybe you have a dispute with someone, you want to record a phone call, something that will help you later on to have a proof or something like this. It's very useful, I think, and it's good for even you recording your family and having fun later on. Thanks for watching, and take care.